Audio Jungle.
I think the former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, should be applauded for the great move he made during the 2015 general election. I'm talking about presidential election. There is a person that congratulated his contender before the announcement of result. But in America, Trump versus Joe Biden, the reverse is the case. What does this depict in good democratic settings? All right, it's bystanders at least stand on Flip TV. Michael Sticky Penetrate right here with you at Ogba Newsstand. Quickly to this day in Super, we have something very vital here. Not just one, but two stories that we'll be deliberating on. Federal government, Boko Haram abduction banditry must end this year. Federal government, Boko Haram abduction banditry must end this year. And on top of the paper, I won't attend your inauguration. Trump tells Joe Biden, I won't attend your inauguration. Trump tells Joe Biden. FCMB's MD not father of my kids, says Moyo Thomas. FCMB's MD not father of my kids, says Moyo Thomas. What is happening in this country will soon be over, says federal government. This year, we will finish what we are doing. Pray for us to succeed. I pray for the federal government of Nigeria to succeed. We have a picture here. What is the picture illustrating? Engaging the president, President Muhammadu Buhari, receiving Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State at the State House in Abuja yesterday. All right, these are the stories we have on the front page of this journal. Of course, we have our reviewers set to express their own views concerning these stories. Let's join them abroad.
I work with Evertop Properties Limited, a real estate development and marketing company. And in year 2020, which is the end of the year, we are running a promo. We call it end of the year promo, New Year and Christmas promo, where we are giving out a special discount for a special people. When we are giving a special gift for a special client. Now, Evertop Properties Limited, we are saying that you can pay 25,000 naira initial deposit and journey to a new year, new home just began. At Evertop Properties Limited, we don't just sell property, we sell peace of mind. Evertop, creating value. Use promo code FLIPTV and enjoy special gift and special discount for Xmas promo with Evertop Properties Limited. Thank you.
The Saturday edition of Bystanders.
Of course.
I'm glad to have you here.
It's a pleasure.
Let's quickly look into what the federal government is saying on insecurity. Boko Haram abduction, banditry must end this year. This year 2021, we had this kind of statement last year, which that was in 2020, and this time around, they are still promising that it will end this year. Your take on it?
Mr. Mark, it's funny. It's funny because this is not the first time we are seeing this government speaking in this manner. You could recall at the inaugural speech of Mr. President in 2014 that I ordered the Chief of Army Staff to relocate to Maiduguri until Boko Haram is completely subdued. What have become of that speech? And we have seen severally Mr. President coming out to give marching order to the service chiefs to bring an end to this insurgency. I don't think what will end it is the statement. You don't end insurgency with a fiat, with a government proclamation. You end it by action, by strategy, by what you have. Do we have the technology to drive this war, to come on offensive against the insurgents to the point that we decimate them, that they become impotent? I don't think so. Look at our arsenal. What have we added to it before he come up to make this statement? As at the last count, I was made to understand that even the Tucano jet were paid for. that we are not likely having it. The 7 chiefs that we have been saying that they have not performed, they should be sacked. Are still there
till now.
The security architecture we are saying he should reject. The status quo still remain. So I don't know what gives him that confidence. It's a welcome development if we have the Boko Haram dealt with frontally and decimate them. But what I'm saying is, it's not by rhetoric, it's not by statement, it's not by fiat, it's by action. It's by when America came to Nigeria to rescue their citizen, that 27-year-old Wont, we saw the action. And if America is saying that they want to carry out a similar go on a similar mission, we can see from the antecedent that they have done it, they can do it.
Now, should you take them by their word this time around?
You mean the government?
I'm
telling you that I am not confident in that statement. The only thing that will make me to jettison my impression about this government war against insurgency is when I start seeing action that is going on offensive against the insurgents, action that is putting the insurgents on the defensive side, because they say the best form of defense is attack. So we should go on attack, we should go on offensive. A situation where Boko Haram will come and launch attack on citizens, and you come out you term it soft target. What is my soft target? It does not behove on you as the commander of the armed forces to protect your citizens. Citizens will be killed and you'll be targeted soft target. I don't know what they mean by soft target. What I'm telling Mr. President is that he should make sure he police and defend the sovereignty and integrity of Nigeria to the extent that every Nigerian citizen is protected. Not coming to the press to tell us that Boko Haram is targeting sub-targets.
Now let's quickly travel to United States of America, where Joe Biden and Trump are really, fighting it out. This man is supposed to bow to pressure. Talking about Donald Trump having lost the election to Joe Biden, but we still see a person of that profile, dragging with the process. What do you think is really happening? Of course, this is what happens in Nigeria, and we are having it right there in America.
Mr. Ma, if you look at what is happening in America or what has transpired in America in the last few days, it's unfortunate that even Donald Trump, who should know better, have bring disrespect to that exalted office of the president of the American states. However I look at it, he have ended up in ridiculing himself, because people who ordinarily should not talk to him are already addressing him. Listen to the president-elect's statement this morning, or was it yesterday, that Trump is the worst president America have ever produced. We're in a situation where you are incite violence. Your utterance speaks violence. Your supporters invaded a Congress meeting where they were to certify the president-elect's victory. And at the end of the day, about 4 citizens have died. As at the last count, we learned that a police officer, have equally died. And this is a life that is sacrosanct. That situation would have been averted if Trump had considered defeat right from the word go. So to that extent, Trump did not behave maturely. He did not behave like a civilized personality. You see, I think God created every human being according to the word of God, that we are wonderfully and fearfully made. It's not only the whites that the Bible is talking about, it's talking of mankind. So how can Trump, his own wisdom, start discriminating who is a better human being, who is not a better human being, who is a better American? And it's on record that immigrants built America. So to that extent, I think he is the architect of his own failure. Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Mr.
Thank
Martin.
you.
There is a saying that an American president is a president for all. But in this scenario, Trump is not portraying that kind of trait. What is the problem?
The scenario that happened, I would say, he has a good side and bad side of it. In the sense that the violence that was incited by, let me say, Trump government is not good. It's not good for democracy. It's not proper. I will say, certainly. But in the other side, I will still hail the American government the way they handle the matter. Because I will say in the other side, all of them are part of democracy. I get my point. The protesters are voicing out of their grievances. But I like the way the government handled the whole issue. No much life was lost. They handle it technically. Unlike here in Africa, in third world countries. If that kind of thing could happen in Nigeria, if they say they kill 5 million people, it's an understatement. Are you understanding me? But to show that they are still at the higher echelon of political democracy, the way they handle the issue, you can see those talks, those aburo, those talks, political talks, protesters supporting Trump, how they invaded the White House, doing all manner of things, and the military, we are looking at them, police, we are looking at them. Are you getting my point? I love the way they handled everything in a civil way, in a democratic nature, in a matured manner, like a matured democratic country. Unlike this our place that we are practicing tyrannical system of government and we say that we are practicing democracy. Like in the case of Lekki, people don't even go Asoro. They just protested at Lekki Gate, and the military came and started shooting. Even if you just near this Alausa that is here, that is the seat of government in Lagos State, they will keep plenty of people. But can you see the way America handled each other? Out of the house, it's only one person that died, and the three less people that died out of maybe suffocation or stampede or what at the hospital. For that kind of volume and level of violence that occurred, I get my point. We didn't record much death. We didn't record much.
But as America shown good example to the world.
Yeah, it is not a good example to the democracy. But in the sense, I will say all of them are part of democracy.
It's bound to happen, right?
Yes. I will say it is not good for democracy. But in the other sense, all of them are part of democracy. People are free. America, I will say, why can't Nigeria see what is happening over there? America is a country where the citizens are free to voice out their anger.
But don't forget that Nigeria is a good example also in this aspect. Of course, during the last election, not even the previous one, I'm talking about Jonathan versus Buhari, that was 2015, right? If I'm not mistaken. What did do you remember what happened?
Nigeria.
Jonathan congratulated the president as Muhammadu Buhari even before the result was announced.
Okay.
Now this is an example.
Let me come in. It's an example.
Yeah.
But kudos to that individual, Jonathan, not Nigeria, if I might say. Because in that same scenario, even before Jonathan considered defeat and congratulated Buhari. Vagabonds and bandits have already started killing inciting violence in the north, courtesy of Buhari supporters that won the election. In Abuja here, in Kaduna, they have started saying, say Buhari, this and that. If you didn't say Buhari, they will slap you, they will beat you up there. They have started carrying violence along. So if you ask me, I will say, I give that kudos to Jonathan. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Nigeria is not in any way a good example. Let's give that kudos to Jonathan, because Jonathan chose to respect democracy. He chose to follow the fundamental laws of democratic government. Give that kudos to Nigeria. Because in the same vein, 2011, when Jonathan contested with this same Mohammed Buhari that is our president, when this same Buhari lost, he cited a statement that he said that cock and baboons will be soaked in blood. And the supporters in the north started killing people. Other people were killed when he lost the election in 2011. if you Google his biography, but Buhari's biography under Google, this thing I'm saying is even under his biography. It was attached to his biography, to his what I'm saying, profile. I mean, it was attached to his profile in Google. Many lives were lost. The lives I'm talking about is not even ordinary youths, talented youths. Youth that we had got, the Nigerian used SSC, NYSC personnel to handle the election that time. So majority of the people that we are sent there, especially from east and the south, that we are sent there, many of them are graduates from medical doctors, some of them are engineers, some of them are architects, future leaders of this country tomorrow. We are maimed, killed, their life was destroyed just like that. So you will now be telling me that Nigeria is a good example. Nigeria is not in any way a good example. If Nigeria is a good example, the NSAS protest that we are hijacked by the military, not even by hoodlums, because it was the military that incited the arrogant violence that make the hoodlums to come out, make the agboro, make the bad boys to come out and started burning things. I get my point. So if Nigeria is in any way a good example, why would they go and be shooting their youths?
But don't you think Trump should have emulated Jonathan?
If you said Trump should have emulated Jonathan, I take it in quotes. Correct. But don't say Nigeria. No, Nigeria is not in any way. Don't say Nigeria. Nigeria is not in any way a good example to any nation.
Right.
They are not even qualified to advise any country. They are not qualified in any way.
Right,
so tell me that Trump should have emulated his counterparts in Nigeria, political counterparts. Good luck, Jonathan. That is, and when you are giving that kudos, give it to Jonathan, because this is his personal decision. He made a statement. He said his ambition does not want a blood of a single Nigerian, though he wanted to come for a second term. But he has seen what his opposition has planned. He has seen the plan this Mohamed Buhari and his supporters has planned on ground. He has seen their plan that they are coming to cause violence and all this. And when that violence happens, many lives are going to be lost. So he take a personal decision on himself
and consider defeat.
All right,
so thank you so much.
Trump should have emulated such, not that Nigeria would have, America would have emulated such from Nigeria. Nigeria is not in any way in good shape to emulate anything.
David, you're welcome to Bystanders of Houston. All right, quickly, let's look into what is going on in the United States of America. I want to attend the inauguration of Joe Biden. That's what Trump has said. He said it yesterday, and this is causing serious talks in the world, especially in the United States there. Now, what does this depict in democracy? Don't you think Trump has diminished or downgraded his personality?
Thank you, Mr. Mike. He has diminished his personality to me, because I think there is a tradition in America. Every past presidents who are no longer in office make sure they attend the incoming presidents, just to also facilitate with him. Just like what I think when this man left office, Obama, he also attended Trump inauguration. Even despite the fact they are from two political, they are from different political parties. Background. So now I think Trump on his own has always been a man that Trump on his own is a man that will tell you, if I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this. So this is best known to him. And then I feel even if Trump attends the inauguration on the 20th or not, inauguration will still go ahead. Trump cannot stop the inauguration. Trump on his own cannot stop it. So even if he attends or not, other ex-presidents are there to grace the inauguration. So see, I don't see Trump not going or Trump not attending the inauguration as a yardstick of stopping the inauguration.
As a matter of fact, after Andrew Johnson, I think Trump will be the second person to skip his successor's inauguration. Though he has not skipped it. Let's see if
he said he was.
Let's see if he will have
not go.
a rethink.
Someone that his Twitter handle has been blocked.
Even
Facebook, all the social media. So he said that, come see, for him to rather attend the inauguration, he will jet out to Turkey. That was what I said. So he said he's not going. So there's nothing. And then again, I think President Trump should allow peace. Thrive. America already has a working institution. This same institution brought you in. There was no rancor. There was no chaos. When you won, there was nobody was blaming the system. This is the same system has been working for decades, for years. Why would you just come up? Why would you just come up with just flimsy excuses? He think he was robbed. Even when he said, even when Donald Trump approached court, they said, okay, fine, they should recount Pennsylvania. He went to court and then ordered for the recounting of Pennsylvania, and which Pennsylvania was recounted. He lost there again. So what the hell does he want? He still went there to. He still went to. He still what? Approached court and said Georgia should be recounted. He still lost in Georgia again. So sir, what is his problem? This is the same institution.
That brought
in
you
2014. That brought you. Now the institution was not bastardized then. I think Trump is somehow affiliated to Nigeria because the way he does this. Yes.
Now, away from America, let's look into what the federal government has said. Boko Haram abduction banditry must end this year. Finally, should we believe the word of the federal government? Should we just give them this benefit of doubt?
Mr. Bakadekule, please, can you rephrase what you said?
I said Boko Haram abduction banditry must end this year, 2021.
Who said that?
Federal government.
Who is federal government? The one that has been sleeping all these years. The one who campaigned for us for your first time. A government came on board, campaigned vigorously about this insurgent. He promised to end it. 4 years along the line, nothing has been done. So he just spoke up one 2021 morning and say it must end. So what are the technicalities? Sorry, what are the modalities you want to end insurgency? You've not recruited. Nigerian army lack manpower. You've not sacked the so-called service chiefs. So now see, what are the technicalities or what modalities you want to defeat insurgency? So Mr. Bakadekule, I don't think we should take these people serious.
So this is just a joking, just a joking matter,
so
right?
This is just fallacy. This is fallacy.
Superstition.
This is, how can president be telling me this? How can Buhari be telling me this? Telling Nigerians this?
All right. Thank you so much.
Nigerians at large have lost hope now. It's like you telling us. It's like president telling us, don't worry, Nigerians. So I will create 20 million jobs every day in this country. Will you believe?
All right,
it's not possible.
Thank you so much.
I think the president should be questioned for this because maybe this is not what he want to say. He just Yeah, I think it's just slip of tongue.
All right, thank you so much, David. I really appreciate it.
Buhari.
Buhari.
I'm fine. What will I do? I have to move forward. Anytime I see you flip TV, Mr. Mike always happy. So that's why I came out. I was supposed to be indoor.
You said you lost your mom. Right?
Yes, I lost my mom. So I say, let me just come out and talk to my boss, Mr. Mike. I lost my mom the first day. He just told me yesterday, but I have to come out. Anytime I speak to Fleece TV, I always be happy. But very soon I'm going to make sure I bury my mom very well, So I just informed yesterday I lost my mom in Uromi, Edo State. Yes.
On behalf of the reviewers and the viewers across the globe, we all sympathize with you.
Thank you.
And we pray God grant Johnny mercy.
Thank you.
And so rest in perfect peace.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Thank you.
May God console you.
Amen.
All right. I wouldn't want to stretch you.
No, you go ahead. I'm close to the task. I'm always happy. My hobby. Best hobby. Yes, thank you very much.
I know you will react to this headline. Boko Haram abduction banditry must end this year. When I also saw it, I was like, how would this come through? Nigerians have really lost hope in this present administration.
You see, talk is cheap for this, our president, Buhari. Talk is cheap. Every year, January, he gives us hope. Hope that cannot met. Hope that cannot even come true. By seeing him, by talking, by addressing Nigeria during 31st night, you remember? The 1st of January. You know the direction he's going. It's like he be forced to talk. He be forced to talk. He's sick. So someone that is sick, you have to force him to talk. Is it easy? Today, yesterday, they still kidnap yesterday. They still kill yesterday. They still kill soldier yesterday. So what he's saying is just to, every day, every month, every week, they bring different comedy. Let me just say comedy. Imagine we are just coming out from COVID-19. People are running inside there. Many countries are locking down. You now ask us to go and queue up just to collect your card. Did you remember BVN? We did not rush for BVN. Everybody got their BVN. That is a good president. A president that understands the country. Now we have problem at hand. You are not grouping people together. Automatically, you want people to catch more COVID-19. And you will be telling us. Somebody said this morning that our president should show an example of covering nose. Our president can cover nose. When you see visitor, you see everybody wearing mask, but our president cannot wear mask. Tell me that the man is, I don't know what to call. The man doesn't, what he's telling us, we should have hope. I believe you, Mike. We only pray for God. It's God that will secure us, not Buhari. I'm telling you the truth. It's God that will secure us, not Buhari. Because I want to just say, just for, as I say, talk is cheap. Our president sometimes, anytime we say, come and talk to us, they will just throw that word to us. But I don't believe him. I will tell you that. You can't stop them because the rate of poverty, the rate of insecurity cannot stop now. I will tell you that because he caused it. If he had followed Jonathan's way that time where he stopped, I believe we have it now good. If you check both construction of road, he stopped for 6 months before he started. So everything escalates. All this road, all this project supposed to have finished now. He stopped them because he doesn't know what he's doing. And the minister he used him. Change your ministers, change your tactics. Are you hearing me? He's not doing that. So the man is I don't know what to call it. He just somebody that doesn't go to school. I don't believe that this president go to school. All this document is bringing to us. You can go to Cambridge and forge the document. So this president, I didn't understand him. There's nothing you can tell me now, believe him. Because already for 5 years, if you cannot meet up our expectation, is it just this year? No. All what he says is zero. He cannot do it. I will tell you because there's a level of poverty in Nigeria, and those kidnappers cannot stop. Are you not imagine negotiating with them? Boko Haram, you know, talking to them, negotiating with them, I do expect. So they need money to feed themselves. They will continue. He can't stop them.
Now, let's quickly take a flight to the United States. Joe Biden versus Trump. But let me bring you back to Nigeria, where Jonathan considered defeat in 2015. Of course, before the announcement of the results, the former president, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, congratulated President Muhammadu Buhari. In this case, in the United States of America, we are not seeing it. The reverse is the case. Don't you think Trump should emulate the kind of action being put in place during Jonathan's administration?
Thank you very much. I expect Nigeria now to be singing, calling Jonathan's name a good name now to the whole world. If you check the whole world now, number one president now is Jonathan. That respect the constitution, that respect the democracy, that Americans believe democracy is number one. So America have disgraced themselves. Now I'm ashamed to call America, because that is a dream I was dreaming that I'm going to be in America. But with the way Trump behaved, I loved Trump before, but the way he behaved, let me even tell you, I was thinking answers. Nigeria is the one that have the highest Agbero talk. My brother, America, they have the highest talk. America, because what I see, you know, when we were doing the answers, actually we were afraid, you know, but we see a little bit talk. But America, they have the highest talk. See the way they enter there. So I believe that yes, Donald Trump is not behaving well. He behaving like a child. Maybe because during the election, the first election, he sponsored himself. He doesn't have godfatherism. I don't understand. So he's trying to do that again. He doesn't believe that. Americans believe that it's stupid. America don't believe one man. Let me tell you, if during 2019 election, and I believe Buhari didn't win that election.
Now, Buhari versus Atiku.
Yes, now, because of party, all these senators, all these ministers, everybody, they say let go. But in America it happens. You can't do it. So it's an example. I open it to Nigeria. If in Nigeria, Trump will still remain there. Are you hearing me? As Buhari remain there. So what I said is that America, for now, you can see the whole world are calling America, it's like third world country, not even first. I respect America. But what Trump did now, except Joe Biden will come back and revise this and do it very well. Otherwise, nobody will respect America for anything again. For them behaving like even Agbero, more than even Agbero in Nigeria. No. It's very, very wrong. He was watching them when they started doing that. When they started moving, when they were protesting. Trump was one place watching them, because the reason is that, you know, I call Trump Agbero, the head of Agbero in Nigeria, in America. So, but let me tell you, in America, they believe their instrument, they believe their institute. They don't believe all this one man show, whereby Buhari, Supreme Court will say Buhari win the election. Forget it, don't worry, wait for another 4 years. Everybody will say, no. They believe opposition win that election, then Trump should go and sit down. That's how it's supposed to happen in Nigeria.
And don't forget that Trump has said that he will not be attending the inauguration of
They don't need
Joe
him
Biden.
there. They don't need him there. The reason is that he has disgraced himself. And that's which I? No. It's not supposed. If I won't go. Because one, what is he going to say there? I'm very sorry, except you go there and apologize to the whole world that America is in America. Just like Jonathan. I don't understand me. That I'm very sorry for the action I took. All the whole world, I'm very sorry. I'm apologizing because America will still remain America number one.
All right, thank you so
That's
much.
the only way. Thank you very much.
Audio Jungle.
here we say goodbye to you on today's edition of this program. Join us next time on the same platform. I remain Michael Adekunle. Behind the camera is Festus Oluwabukumi. You can join us on our social media handles displayed on the screen. You can also join us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can join me on Facebook too, Michael Timtayo Adekunle, Michael Michael Timtayo Adekunle. Let me quickly use this medium to wish Deborah Adejumoke Fatuwashi a happy birthday. May your life be filled with milk and honey. May you continue to increase in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Thank you so much, viewers. I really appreciate it. Bye.